You must never be fearful about what you are doing when it is right. I would like to be known as a person who is concerned about freedom and equality and justice and prosperity for all people. I have learned over the years that when one's mind is made up, this diminishes fear. Knowing what must be done does away with fear. Each person must live their life as a model for others. Have you ever been hurt and the place tries to heal a bit, and you just pull the scar off of it over and over again? I would like to be remembered as a person who wanted to be free so other people would also be free. Racism is still with us, but it is up to us to prepare our children for what they have to meet, and hopefully we shall overcome. I believe we are here on the planet Earth to live, grow up, and do what we can to make this world a better place for all people to enjoy freedom. People always say that I didn't give up my seat because I was tired, but that isn't true. I was not tired physically, or no more tired than I usually was at the end of a working day. I was not old, although some people have an image of me as being old then. I was 42. No, the only tired I was tired of giving in. Arrest me for sitting on a bus? You may do that. I had given up my seat before, but this day I was especially tired. Tired from my work as a seamstress, and tired from the ache in my heart. All I was doing was trying to get home from work. I learned to put my trust in God and to see Him as my strength. Long ago, I set my mind to be a free person and not give in to fear. I always felt that it was my right to defend myself if I could. I have learned over the years that when one's mind is made up, this diminishes fear. Knowing what must be done does away with fear. Memories of our lives, of our works and our deeds, will continue in others. The overseer beat him, tried to starve him, wouldn't let him have any shoes, treated him so badly that he had a very intense, passionate hatred for white people. My grandfather was the one who instilled in my mother and her sisters, and in their children, that you don't put up with bad treatment from anybody. It was passed down, almost in our genes. As a child, I learned from the Bible to trust in God and not be afraid. And I felt the Lord would give me the strength to endure whatever I had to face. God did away with all my fear. One of my greatest pleasures there was enjoying the smell of bacon frying and coffee brewing, and knowing that white folks were doing the preparing instead of me. There was swimming in the man-made lake, volleyball, square dancing. It was quite enjoyable to be at Highlander. We forgot what color anybody was. I was 42 years old, and it was one of the few times in my life, up to that point, when I did not feel any hostility from white people. At the time, I didn't realize why there was so much Klan activity, but later I learned that it was because African American soldiers were returning from World War I, acting as if they deserved equal rights because they had served their country. Even when there was segregation, there was plenty of integration in the South, but it was for the benefit and convenience of the white person, not us. To bring about change, you must not be afraid to take the first step. We will fail when we fail to try. That was a difference between black slaves and white indentured servants. Black slaves were usually not allowed to keep their names, but were given new names by their owners. What I learned best at Mrs. White's school was that I was a person with dignity and self-respect, and I should not set my sights lower than anybody else just because I was black. We had a saying that we worked from can to can't, which means working from when you can see sun up to when you can't see sun down. It was just a matter of survival, like getting off the road so we could exist from day to day. I had decided that I would not go anywhere with a piece of paper in my hand, asking white folks for any favors. I had made that decision myself, as an individual. The time had come when I had been pushed as far as I could stand to be pushed. I had decided that I would have to know once and for all what rights I had as a human being. God has always given me the strength to say what is right. I had the strength of God and my ancestors with me. We are not in a struggle of black against white, but wrong and right, right against wrong. I remember going to sleep as a girl, hearing the Klan ride at night, and hearing a lynching, and being afraid the house would burn down. We still, today, have a long ways to go, and we have to continue our work.